Hello. Hello. How are you guys doing? What's going on? Listen, tell me the truth, y'all. Tell me the truth. Did any of y'all watch this episode? No, be for real with me. Did any of you torture yourselves by watching this episode? Because, baby, I believe I done had all I can take. I'm going to make it through this season because I promised y'all I would. But if they don't do something different, and I mean soon, y'all ain't going to be able to count on me. Y'all ain't going to be able to count on me at all. Come on in here. Let's talk about this show, honey. Oh, Lordy. Y'all, come on. Y'all like this video, please. Throw your like number in the chat. Y'all, look. I ain't going to turn the camera on and scare you. Don't even be worried. I got that hair pinned up and pulled up out my way. I am ready for night. So as soon as we get through covering this show, I'm getting under the covers because I have had it. Y'all know I'm fatigued. Cat Williams done wore us all out. Now we on the Potomac, and these people made me tired. Potomac made me tired. I don't know the last thing that I watched anywhere that made me tired like this show. It's unreal. I'm not kidding. Let me greet who's in the room. Y'all come on in and get comfortable now. Hey, Miss Thelma, how you doing? Debbie Garcia is in the house. Hey, now you got your seat and you number 4. I know that's right. Bianca Edwards, the beautiful, is here, honey. She's telling y'all to please hit your like button and get your Henny. Lord, you're putting them on Henny tonight. They on Hennessy tonight. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. You say, who do shoulders think she is? Are you talking about necrophilia? Because I got a few words for necrophilia, y'all. I do. Hey, God's anointed daughter, Lel up in here. Yolanda Franklin. Hey, sis. I'm glad you made it. Miss Gardner. Hello, lovely. Thank you for being like number 5. My good sis, Queen of Hearts KS is number 7. I thank you. Trina Taylor, I made it back. All right. You on your way to the liquor store. Where man? Okay, Trina, thank you for being number 12 in Rose. I appreciate you being like number 13. That's mighty sweet of you, and I appreciate you so much. Krista Jones, where you been, gorgeous? You like number 10. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Kenya 330, how you doing? Thank you for being like number 18. I love it. Southern Charm in the house, holding down number 21, that 21 spot. Angela Davis, how you doing? Thank you for being 22, my love. Deborah Randall, my good sis. Y'all know when the Deborahs are here, we got Debbie and Deborah. It's legal. We can talk about housewives. I need at least 2 of my Debs every time, or else it just don't feel right. Tracy Lashley, how you doing? Thank you so much. She said 26 and fluffy. I know that's right. Hey, Delightful by Design says she 25. Dr. J, the Globetrotter, she is number 27. I appreciate you. The beautiful, the gorgeous Nisi Rose, our Ghanaian bombshell, is in the house. Happy Sunday, girl. How you doing? And thank you for being number 28. I appreciate you. Fresh Strawberries. How you doing? How you doing, Belize and JB? I'm glad you're back. I'm so happy to see you all. I am. Generous Soul is in the house. Hey, love. Good evening. Happy Sunday. Miss Sparkle is here. Our resident Mary Kay lady is holding down that 31 spot. Auntie Eva, we glad you made it. Good to see you. My Brandon is in the house. Hey, my love. Thank you for being number 30, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being 35, Generous Soul. Hey, Jen Bunny. How are you? So good to see you, Quiet Storm 87. Thank you for being number 39. DS, thank you for being number 45. Girl, you had me on the ropes earlier today. Boy, every time DS got out the darn corner, she was going back. When I tell y'all DS wouldn't act right this afternoon, I don't know what was going on. But my good sis, baby, she was on one. She was on one this afternoon. Okay, Dialogue Sisters is here. How you doing? Happy New Year. Have I seen you this New Year yet? Cool game. I'm so glad to see you. I think I spoke to you, but I spoke again because I just didn't want to miss you. Lala Chanel is here. Our birthday baby is in the chat. Hey, Sheila Bryan, how you doing, sister? Good to see you, DV. Hey, boo, what's going on? Always happy to see you. Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. We happy to see you, honey. Happy Sunday. Nina Ross, what's up? How you doing, sister? Girl, did they take your crown? You know they've been around here snatching crowns. Don't let them snatch you. Hey, yet. Girl, no, the season ain't in. We just had a couple of weeks off for the holidays. Y'all watch this stuff. We got to talk about these hookers. I can't take it. Delicia, thank you for being number 61. Kenya, you ain't watch them. You just be waiting for me to tell y'all what happened. I'm going to tell you too. Yours don't come on to 8. It's not 8 o'clock over there in California yet. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for being 54. I appreciate you. I do. It's just crazy. Like what went on tonight was just, it was ridiculous. It was truly ridiculous. Hey, Miss Nisi. That's right. She said she didn't watch it, y'all, but she did hit the like button. Okay. Lord Yolanda says she done forgot her like number. I know that's right. It happens. Ian, my boo, my nephew. Thank you for being like number 60. I appreciate you so much. Auntie Eva, thank you for the super chat. You say just a tip for watching this lackluster show. I appreciate the love because, baby, lackluster is what it was. And on top of being lackluster, they was on my last GD nerve. Okay? These people will make you cuss like Richard Pryor live from the Sunset Strip. This didn't make no sense. The amount of stupidity and nonsense that these idiots have been trying to push. Kelly Harper, how you doing? Girl, I'm so sick of necrophilia. I done had enough of necrophilia. We gonna get to her. We gonna get to her. You say one time for the shoulders. Okay. One time for the shoulders. Who else we got? Nina says she doing her baby hair. Okay. Happy to be happy, girl. We happy you made it. Thank you for being 63. Oh, Lord, y'all forgive me for sneezing. Am I the only person that can't use black pepper without sneezing? I can't. If I use it at all, sneezing is happening. Hey, Ashley. Rochelle, how you doing, sis? Thank you for being 67. Nina say, necro make me want to find her and lose my religion. Listen, from here on out, she is necrophilia. On this porch, necrophilia. Okay? If that's too long, you can call her necrosis for short. Because I'm sick of the dead chick. Hey, Anita, thank you for being like number 69. Now, what happened? Say when I just noticed when you said so. Let me go get my crown. I'm telling you, y'all, they'll snatch your crown from you in a minute. They do you dirty on YouTube. Callie Harper, thank you so much for the super chat. She said we need you, Seanitra, to get through this tired season. Listen, we're gonna get through it together. We're gonna pull through this son of a gun. Yes, we are. Philly Joint, thank you for being 70. I appreciate you. I'm just, y'all know me. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody before I start running my big mouth. And it is big, but I'm finna run my mouth, honey. These people don't work my nerves. So look, I need y'all to like this video. Who's like number 80? Real quick. Who got like number 80? I'm asking for a reason. I'm asking for a reason now. Who's like number 80? Okay, like number 80, Miss Stay Blessing. Who's like number 85? Every time I want to play a game with y'all, y'all don't want to play. Who's like number 85? I got a blessing for who got it. Who's number 85? Nobody? Going once? Going twice? Well, I'm going to just let it ride then because I be trying to, if I grab your number, sometime I might see who put the number in the chat. But if I ask you for a number, you got to tell me who did it. Brown Style, you 86. Iron Sharpen Iron, you say you 85. Trina Taylor to say she 85 first. Trina, you show you 85? Is that the number you had in the chat? Let me go back and double check now. Or are you saying you just not hit it, or what happened? Because I thought I seen you in the chat earlier. Hold on. Well, Trina answered first. Trina, Trina, do I have your cash app? Oh, she said she was joking. Iron sharpen iron, say they for real. Iron sharpen iron. I know I ain't got your cash app. You might want to put it in the chat. I'm just gonna tell you. Now I ain't gonna, beat you over the head for it, but iron sharpen iron. I think this is my first time seeing you, so welcome to the front porch. But if you want me to bless you, you might want to put your cash app in the chat, baby. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being like number 85. La, thank you so much for the cash app. She say just because. Oh, shoot. Angela Nichols, thank you for being number 34. I appreciate you. Lady T say she's 78. Ain't no cash app in your country? Oh, no. Well, that's not fun. It's your first live? Well, I tell you what. We gonna spam you with welcome. Y'all see the name Iron Sharpens Iron. This is your first live. Allow me to personally welcome you here. You are welcome, welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home and talk about anything you like. The only rules in the chat is everybody's respectful. Everybody show love. We can disagree, but we do so respectfully. We only talk about the people on the screen and have a good time. And if you're a little crazy, it's okay because you in good company. Hey, cuz, what's happening? Hood Star, y'all make sure y'all welcome Iron Sharpens Iron. Okay, thank you. Hood Star, thank you for being number 81. Shanny, thank you for being number 82. And I hope you see all the welcomes in the chat because you are indeed welcome. Anyone else, if this is your first time being live with us, make sure that you put FTL or first time live in the chat so that we can personally welcome you as well. Okay, so make sure y'all get into it. Let's have a good time. Hit your like button, throw your like number in the chat. If I ask who got a number, it's only because I'm trying to bless you. So it's up to you to do what you're supposed to do. Okay. If you need to cuss, misspell the cuss words. If you disagree, it's cool. Be sweet about it. Remember, tongue and teeth fall out, kin folks don't. All right. And if you're sensitive, be careful because we don't spare nobody on this porch. Anybody can get it. Y'all know how it get around here. Okay. I ain't lying on them. Y'all know how it is. So now let's talk about it. Whoo, let me get my notebook. Y'all hear the pages. Y'all hear the pages. Let me tell y'all something. I done had enough of necrophilia. And the reason I done had enough of necrophilia is because it has become painfully clear that necrophilia ain't got nothing to offer. The dead girl has nothing to offer. And personally, I've had it. Not one redeeming quality from head to toe has necrophilia offered us. Brian Patterson, hey fam, thank you for being like number 109. I appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, I do. So let's talk about this show. Overall, I would have to give it like a 4.5 out of 10. That's where I would leave it. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all would rate this episode out of 10. Like I say, for me, it's a solid 4.5. Hey sis, what's up, Tammy Carter? What's going on? Callie said necrophilia was hating on Wendy. Wendy looked amazing tonight. You ain't lying. Baby, Wendy was doing something to her in that Mugler. Yeah, she's a weird stalker. Weird stalker. DS say she'll give him a 3 out of 10. Ooh, Dr. J said a 1 out of 10. Yeah, this episode tonight, y'all, it was particularly difficult to watch. I'm tired of them doing this to Karen. Honestly, I'm tired because it's like they always manage to fix it where it's Karen's birthday when it's time for them to have a trip. They go somewhere real cheap and budget and act like a bunch of hooligans. They really ruin this lady's birthday every time. Every time. Nisi, you give them a 3.5. Okay. Now, Brian, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you know. I know you just get in here. Her name on this porch is necrophilia. Okay. The dead chick is necrophilia. And she does want to be Wendy real bad. She does. Mm-hmm. And it ain't adding up. It ain't adding up at all. Angela Nichols says, I gave it an 8 because Wendy, Karen, and Candiace was on Robin Net. Baby, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I did. I did. Auntie Eva said it was very hard to watch, and yes, they always mess up Karen's birthday. Yes. Lord Trina said, what flea market Stewie Darby found that old time Cabbage Patch Kids outfit? Child, I thought it was. Honestly, I thought it was from the Country Bears Jamboree. That's what I thought. That's all necrophilia talks about. She's got Wendy on the brain. WD Rose, thank you for being 85. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, Auntie Karen is completely over it. Callie Harper say no one pays attention to Necro until she says something about Wendy. Worst episode of the season. Oh, yes. Jen Bunny gave him a hot 0 out of 10. So let's go. Forgive me for chewing. I still got a little bit of my food left. I'm going to do my best not to be ignorant while I'm reviewing this show. Okay? Brandon say the most difficult to me was hearing Necrophilia say, I don't have anything against her regarding Wendy. Right. Lying through her teeth. Lying through her teeth. Krista says written all over her face. Oh, yes. Whew. Angela said, when Wendy said, I don't care if Juan cheats on Robin. Where is the scallops? Girl, I hollered too. Real loud. So let's start with it. Y'all know how I do. For the people who are new, if you ain't never been here for one of my reviews, I start at the beginning and move to the end. I start where it starts and I end where it ends. Okay, I don't skip around. I try to keep it straight. So if I ain't got to your favorite part yet, that's probably why. Because I know y'all will take me around the world in 80 days and it won't be in the order it happened. Okay, so please bear with me if I haven't gotten to the part that you want to sound off on. But please feel free to put it in the chat. And I will do my best not to miss y'all's comments. Lala say Necrophilia is a Lifetime movie happening and death does not become her. It doesn't. Death don't work for her at all. Trina, who told you that? Trina talking about people in Texas don't wear cowboy boots unless they're real cowboys. Trina, who told you that? Don't tell nobody else that. That's not true. Don't tell nobody else that. But listen, so let's talk about where this thing go. So they started off, they still in Austin. Let me just say, this has got to be the longest, and I repeat, the longest trip these people have ever been on. You say a cowboy told you that, call him and tell him that your big sister say he lying and quit telling you lies and stuff and having you say that stuff to people. That's not true. Okay? Tell him he lying. Tell him I said it. But anyway, they still in Austin. I just don't understand why. As long as they've been there, I feel as though it probably hadn't been longer than any other trip. It just seems so long. It seemed like it just ain't gonna never ever end. Okay, so then hey DM Rocks and DM Rocks say Necrophilia don't mesh with this group at all. She's gonna be a one season wonder. Child, they really could have made her a 1 episode wonder, honestly, because enough is enough with Necro. So anyway, you got Giselle and Ashley call themselves setting up for Karen's birthday in Ashley's suite. And I'm trying to figure out, you setting up for her birthday, but y'all, they had pie in a freezer, Coronas, and Fireball. This lady finna turn 60. But then again, let me be respectful, because Karen say triple 20. She say triple 20, but sometimes she say 60. So, either way. But anyway, this lady is turning 60. She looks fabulous. She is a whole icon, and you are celebrating her birthday in a hotel suite with a pie, Corona, and Fireballs. Hey, Trey Game and Fish. You ain't late. We just getting started, baby. Okay. But listen, then we get this Karen montage of them showing, all the good times with Karen and everything. And I said, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Um, we find out from Ashley that her mama taught her all the barfly games, something called quarters, where they flipping a quarter or something. Let me just be very clear. I don't know those games. And that's probably because I'm not a barfly. I don't know those games. I'm gonna tell you something else. My mama didn't know them games. And what was interesting, y'all, was when Ashley let that little cat out of the bag, Giselle even looked shook. She said, "Not your mama. Your mama teaching you bar games? Oh Lord, Sister Underbridge is lacking. Sister Underbridge is lacking." But anyway, so we see at the bar that Karen, Wendy, and Candiace are sitting at the bar. They're getting their drinks and stuff. Karen said some things that made made me nervous, and I was trembling. Okay, she said she talked about the fact that she had done retired her mouth. Hey Anna, I didn't understand why that needed to be a topic of conversation. Don't y'all mind me. My mama named Emma. I can be a little prudish. I can take a joke. I can tell a joke. But I was like, why do we need to know about mouths being retired, Jesus? Why do we ever need to know that you was using your mouth, Karen? I like Karen. But sometimes Karen overshares, y'all. Karen overshares, Then over to the pool, you got Mia and Robert. I think Necrophilia was over there. Yeah, Necrophilia went over there to the pool. And Mia was surprised that Karen was downstairs, and she was like, "Well, I'll go over there later," because Robert was like, "They at the bar, like they didn't have a right to be at the bar." I don't know what Robert was going through. But back up there in that room with Ashley and the Lady of the Rings, Giselle. She is talking about this man that her mama is going with. She say that she ain't been to her mama house in 2 years. And then they showed the flashback of her having to tell her mama that Michael feel like they was taking care of this man that her mama was going with, because they say basically he broke. He don't put nothing in. He can't help with nothing. Ebbs World sis, that's what I want to know. I don't know why we have to why they have to make so many sexual references. It's very uncomfortable. All of us are not, those type of girls. But I understand. Yes, right, y'all. Don't forget your engagement button on the bottom right-hand side, the circle with the emojis. Don't forget to send them bubbles up. Let the people know we're here. Keep running up that like button. And please, please, please don't neglect to share the video if you know somebody will enjoy it. Jim Bunny says, beer pong I know because of college. I went to a HBCU. We wasn't playing no beer pong. Beer pong. We used to beer pong. We didn't play none of that. No. So yeah, I don't know. I really and truly don't know. I have no idea. I just surmised that it was indeed a bar game, bar fly situation. Yeah, it was like filler conversations talking about, she ain't been to her mama house in 2 years, and apparently her mama been going with this man since she was in high school. She said the man ain't never put in no money and he was tricking on her. But this is where she got me, y'all. I'm chewing. Where she got me was her sitting up there talking about that her mama was way more forgiving than her. Ashley, you a lie. Because Michael was tricking and treating on you, and you was forgiving him just fine. Hey, Jenna Harris. She said that, y'all. She talked about the man was broke and not bringing no money, and he was cheating on her mama. And my mama's way more forgiving than me. Well, Ashley, your man was cheating on you with men and women. Men and women. Because when he got in trouble, it was for grabbing a man's behind. When everything hit the tabloids and he admitted to it, he went to the hotel with a woman. So your man was out there tiptoeing through the tulips. He was sampling everything on the buffet. Everything on the goddamn buffet. But you gonna sit up here talking about, I'm not as forgiving as my mama. Girl, you way more forgiving than your mama. I want to know if Sister Underbridge man was messing with men and women or just women. Since you want to try to compare the two, the only thing that I think she could really compare the two with was that she wanted somebody with some coins because her mama was over there struggling and this man ain't had no money. Mm-hmm. She didn't have to live like a mama. She didn't get tricked too bad. And he bought her a house just so he don't have to be on that show. Anna say Michael wasn't giving Ashley no money either. She always looked broke. Yeah, she looked broke. She do indeed look broke. He got her that house, and it's not lavishly fitted out or nothing. But I bet you she living better than her mama. Now that's what I'm sure of. He living better than her mama. Jenna Harris says she meant that at least her man had some money. But that ain't what she said. She said with him doing the cheating and I'm not as forgiving as my mama. Now that's what she said. Now you talking about what she should have said. But what she said was she wasn't as forgiving as her mama. And I begs to differ. And I ain't forgot what Candiace said, what pissed him off about him getting out of bed with her and going over to somebody's house to sing karaoke. Woo, woo, woo. Uh-huh. I ain't forgot that. Y'all might have forgot, but I didn't. Mm-hmm. Then they back at the bar. Hold on. Quiet Storm said, I guess she meant that because her man cheated on her mama was broke. But the man had money, so it was fine for her because of the money. Well, maybe that is what she meant, but that ain't what she said. Mm-hmm. Anna say, that's Michael's house. That's why Ashley had to leave that summer house guy. Sure is. And you right about that. Because I don't believe they get no divorce. At all. So listen, they back at the bar passing time because all of this was filler conversation. I don't know why Wendy, Karen, and Candiace need to talk about what they waxing, who had a unibrow and a mustache or a lady stash. Wendy went to talking about her eyebrows growing into her hairline. And we remember, Wendy, we was around for the first season when she had that Jermaine Jackson special. She used to try to slick them edges down. Them edges was kissing the top of her eyebrows. I was so glad she finally got that threaded to wax. But while they had the waxing conversation and Karen talking about waxing her pocketbook, all that, it was just unpleasant conversation. Nobody needed that. So anyway, over at the pool, they talking about Wendy again. Robert necrophilia and that large Hispanic gentleman. They sat over there just a talking. Wendy again. Necrophilia still pushing it. Mia actually repeated something the way it was said for once, because we know she don't. Because you know she don't. And Necro pushing it, talking about some, oh, she's just trying to backpedal in case I reveal more. You didn't reveal anything, honey. All you revealed was that you claim your cousin accused this lady of something. Ain't no proof that this lady did nothing but talk to this woman. We don't know what they said on the conversation. But she talking about in case I reveal more. Girl, you silly as hell. Necrophilia is stupid for so many reasons. Number one, you didn't solidify a place because we know nothing about you. All we know about you is that your sole purpose in life is to fixate and stalk Wendy Osefo. It is creepy. It is strange. Girl, get a life. Robert jumps in after necrophilia said, well, I'm willing to talk to her because I still don't even understand what's going on. No, baby, who don't understand what's going on is Wendy. You understand what's going on. You came in with an agenda because you was mad because your husband cousin tried to get Wendy to help you and Wendy didn't want to be bothered with y'all. The same way your husband cousin used that girl name to get a BBL. You wanted to use her name to get on that show and she didn't want to help you. She didn't want nothing to do with that. So you came in there with an agenda, baby. Now tell the truth and shame the devil. You know exactly what's going on. Willing to talk my foot. What it is you want a moment with Wendy. And what's sad is Wendy probably dumb enough to give her a moment. I bet you I wouldn't. So Robert, now we got to get into this a little bit. I know it's boring, but what happened was boring, but it's some key things that I want y'all to catch and I don't want you to miss. At this point, y'all, Robert is in the pool, and I still say, who the hell gets in the water with Robert? You know this girl don't bathe. But anyway, she tried to lie on Wendy low key, talking about when stuff going on with people and they don't something, they try to bring it back to themselves. And she was talking about the conversation in the car, talking about that. She said that people are talking about my family and people are attacking my family or something. And she was talking about what happened in the car on the way to that bingo with the chicken poop for Ashley. Now, if y'all recall the last episode, let me take it back for you. We ain't got to go back that far. So they were in the car. Robert broke down and started crying. I didn't do anything to you guys. You know how she do. And so Wendy simply said to her calmly, well, let me give you this. I know what it feels like to have your family maligned. And I don't even think that Wendy was talking about this, about necrophilia lying on her mama. I think what Wendy was talking about was Giselle and Robert sitting up there trying to drag and lie on her husband. Hey, Apple Charm, welcome. And thank you for being like 100. So that's what happened. But by the time Robert done flipped it in the pool, she raising her voice and like, oh, my family's being attacked. She low-key tried to lie. You caught that, Niecy? Tried to lie on Wendy like Wendy was hysterical and raising her voice. I say, boy. Y'all don't mind lying on a black girl. I caught that. I don't know if y'all did, but I did. But anyway, then back at the bar, because I got some issues with that bar conversation too. Just a smidge. Anna said exactly. She was talking about them lying on Happy Eddie. Exactly. That's what I think. Hey, Sasha Ellis, thank you for being 102. So listen, they at the bar. When I say they, I'm talking Karen, Wendy, and Candiace. They at the bar. Wendy tells Candiace and Karen that she had got a text from her about her mama. The text went to her and her brother about her mama, that the mama had stomach pain. They took her to the hospital, and they basically gonna do a scope on her stomach to see what's wrong with this old lady. Okay? And I'm not saying that in no rude way, but that's her old lady. That's her mama. Hey, Vintage, Eb White, both of y'all, thank y'all for being 103. I appreciate you. So they showed a flashback. So apparently the cameras actually caught it. So she talking to her mama, and you can tell she nervous, scared, or whatever. That's her mother. So I'm chilling, right? I'm peeping what's going on. And so basically the way I got it was I heard about it. I knew about it. I was upset about it, but I'm not telling these hoes my business. Now that's the way I took it, because she was very careful to only tell Candiace and Karen what went on with Mama Wendy, with Miss Susan. Okay. Now, this is where it got a little aggravating for me. Now, I could dig where she was coming from when she said, so that's why it kind of hit different. With this heifer line on my mama. And I understood that. Because in her mind, Lita had to get her crown back. I told y'all they around here snatching crowns left and right. They snatch them. So y'all got to watch them. Glad you got your crown back, sis. But listen, I could understand that, because if you weren't already worrying about your mama and you don't feel like you around people that would actually care about your mama, you're not going to tell them what's going on with your mama. And I also understand that if I'm already worrying about my mama, then you coming over here to tell lies on my mama. I feel like Wendy keeps showing us that she got the strength of 1,000 polar bears and the patience of Job himself. Because I'd have beat the piss out of necrophilia. I'm telling you I would have. And I'm going to tell you what really pissed me off was Candiace, secret squirrel fake behind. You know I just dragged the day before yesterday. Let's drag her again. That's why I say she's such a hypocrite. She's so disgusting. So you cry because Ric Flair, y'all call her Little Robert what we call her. You full blown in tears because Little Robert colluded with Giselle, the Lord of the Rings, to tell lies on your clear husband. And then when you had the audacity to be upset because she pretended to be your friend and conspired against you and your husband, then she turned on you, flipped it. She became the victim. You became the villain, and you were inconsolable in tears. But somehow you lack the emotional intelligence to understand that if this girl is already worrying about her mama, the last thing she want to hear is necrophilia with her dead wig and mortuary makeup telling lies on her goddamn mama. And the fact that Candiace sitting up there talking about, oh, I'm so sorry she going through what she going through with her mama, but I don't think it's fair to conflate the issue. When I tell y'all I could have turned off everything, what the hell you mean conflate the issue? There's nothing to conflate. She didn't say, oh, she called my mama a witch because she's sick. She didn't conflate the issues at all. You squirrel looking bat. She didn't conflate a goddamn thing. What she did was talk to people that she thought it was safe to talk to explain why it hit a little bit different for her. But the fact that you intentionally not understanding her, see, what I see from Candiace is that if Team Yellow would allow her back in, she'd turn on Wendy in a Mississippi minute. And what's worse than that, Wendy is the girl that was willing to be so down for you that she had none of us liking her whole first season. She came in with makeup as bad as Naker's. It was the color of terracotta clay. She was slithering downstairs, jumping in conversations that wasn't none of her business, making light of the fact that Karen Huger had been sexually assaulted while in college, and that was the reason why she was not there. Wendy Osefo jumped through 100 rings of fire to have your back when you was wrong as two left shoes, and I stand by it. Monique Samuels, only thing she did wrong was that she did not complete the behind whipping that she started. You was wrong as two left shoes any day of the week. Any sister I know in real life would have beat the dog mess out of you right there while you was popping stuff. They wouldn't have shifted your no wig. They'd have shifted your entire behind. Because you clearly lighten the tail and be talking like you 10 feet tall. And that girl had your back while the entire country almost drug her for filth. And I know I was one of them. I know I was one of them. She didn't have a leg to stand on, and the only thing she could talk about was them 4 degrees. So much so, during that season, I renamed that hooker Juvenile because she gave us 400 degrees. And now when something real is happening to her and people is legit lying on her mama, and she talking to you and Karen because she thought these are people that's safe to talk to, you get your funny looking tail with them strange stale looking clothes talking about, I don't think it's fair to conflate the issue. Well, here's a news flash, sugar. Team Yellow don't like you. Team Yellow ain't never liked you, dum-dum. Team Yellow used you because you were so desperate to be accepted by Team Yellow that you was willing to do all sorts of dirt, including sit in on a meeting while they plotted and planned on how to lie and say Monique Samuel's child didn't even belong to her husband when the baby looked just like him. I told y'all day before yesterday, Candiace is a hypocrite and she full of crap. I just told y'all that. Didn't I? Brandon say, right, Candiace knew what she said was full of it in that confessional. That's why she was looking up at the ceiling when she said it. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes, Bianca, she lighting the tail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, Dr. J. I'm telling you, Monique should have came across that table and did the whole job. Don't shift no wig and pop her once or twice. Don't shift and pop. But you know, Monique is one. She's a little dainty herself. She's a little dainty herself. Okay, if the truth really gonna be told. But Candiace full of crap, and I got my eye on her. The fact that Robert Nim is playing in her face and messing her over is actually now starting to be entertaining. It's starting to be entertaining. Nobody stand 721 welcome. Say, I hope Andy gets some real questions for Robert on Watch What Happens Live, nothing stupid. Oh, please, he part of the problem, girl. He ain't gonna do that. Welcome, no. Andy ain't gonna do right. Right ain't in Andy. It ain't in him to do right. But listen, she did that. That girl ain't conflate nothing. And Candiace is a real fake phony hooker. She deserve everything coming to her. So back in this suite, Corona Limited. So they up in there in the suite. Everybody get up there. Giselle making jokes about painting Karen Coochie. I was like, that's so disgusting and low class. Like, what's wrong with these women? I don't understand it. I don't. So Giselle was like, oh, you know, try to remember stuff about Karen. Everybody can recollect this and that. And she's like, you know, I'm sorry, Nika, except you. So it's like, I'm sitting there like, well, let me correct that. She didn't say Nika. She said Nika. And that's why we're going to call her necrosis. So she said everybody but necrosis. And how silly must that feel? People having nostalgic moments, remembering beautiful moments and all sorts of things. And you kind of just have to sit there and look stupid because you don't fit into anything. You didn't even make any moments with this lady because you spent the little bit of time you've been there stalking Wendy. Weirdo. So anyway, they went to drawing Karen, child. Candiace in the confessional talking about she grappling with the fact that she beefing with Robin, but she need a distraction, so she gonna paint Karen. What you grappling with? Ain't nothing to grapple with. You done listen. Team Yellow wanted to attack your husband to save Robert's husband, and you said no, and that's all they needed to hear. Now they're gonna make you the villain on every set. Ain't nothing to grapple with. Hey, Vita from Denver. Ain't nothing to grapple with, honey. Jenna Harris say, don't know how to even pretend to talk classy. Very lowbrow. Girl, now, sis, what can we expect from Miss Casa Azul? What can we expect from her? Giselle talk like she lives in a cave. Vita, I just ate. I sure did. Thank you, boo. I just ate. I did, Bianca. I was late, but I just ate. I was eating while I was on live. Y'all heard me chewing. But yeah, so anyway, she did that. Mia talking about that she's Jack Dawson. I'm like, Mia, don't name yourself after no man. You know now. You know. So Karen tell Robert, don't put no horns on her picture. Hey, Tandra, for real. Girl, we ain't got there yet. You know I go in order. So everybody is smiling, joking, playing like they had a real lighthearted moment. It was real fun. Everybody interacting with each other, having fun, but Necrophilia. Necrophilia sitting over there looking silly. Y'all know what she looked like when she was sitting there? How many of y'all remember the first Conan the Barbarian? Y'all, is that the one? Hold on, let me make sure that's the right one. Because I like to paint a picture. I like for y'all to know what I'm talking about. Okay? The pictures with Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the 80s. You know, y'all remember those of y'all who was here. Yeah, Philly Joy, she looked like a mongoose. We got that covered. She looked like Ricky Tikki Tavi. That's real. But no, I saw something today. I saw it today. He was in Conan the Barbarian in 1982. Do y'all remember the character that James Earl Jones played in Conan the Barbarian? Y'all remember that character? Because I do. And he had that long wig on. And it was swept like that. It was swept bone straight. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? I remember that. I can't remember that character name. Yeah, Thor Doom. He was a necromancer. Oh, and he was a necromancer too. I knew it. God darn it, I knew it. James Earl Jones played a necromancer named Thor Doom. And that's who the hell necrophilia looked like. I knew it. I knew it was going to come together. It's Thulsa, not Tulsa. Thulsa, Thulsa, Thulsa Doom. He was a goddamn necromancer. I knew it. I knew it. Y'all pull up that picture and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Because I was looking at her with that sour look on her face, y'all. And it was bothering me. Like, who does she look like sitting up in here with her neck craned like that? And I couldn't understand why she looked so familiar. She just up there making faces and looking crazy. And I'm like, why is she looking like that? Everybody is laughing and lighthearted and everything. And I be John Brown if you ain't got goddamn necrophilia looking like James Earl Jones in Conan the Barbarian. Dialogue sister said, oh, yes, she does. I'm telling you. I'm finna share the screen. I know this ain't got nothing to do with the show. But y'all got to see what I saw. See, my mind be painting a picture for me. That's what y'all don't understand. My mind paints pictures for me. So when I see stuff and it don't look right, it is my brain start connecting it to other things that make sense to me. And this is this right here. That's Thulsa Doom. James Earl Jones done joined the Real Housewives of Potomac. It happened. It happened. There you go. There she go. The goddamn necromancer. I knew it. I knew it. So anyway, I'm going to leave her up there for a while. I'm going to leave her. Hey, necrophilia girl. So anyway, they done painted these tired pictures. This was a silly scene. Here, see, you know, it didn't even need to happen like that. So they painting pictures. Ashley painted the one where Karen had on the Gucci belt stuff, and she said Ladom in blue. Wendy painted up with painted a real tan with blonde hair and a mole with a crown and two hairs coming out the mole. I said, okay, there it go. I see it. Then you got what's her name? Necrosis. She come with this long speech. Like, how you got a long speech for somebody you don't even know? You don't even know this lady. You got this long, tied, drawn out speech for this lady, and then painted something. Y'all. She had Karen looking like a boiled egg with a beard. Karen was like, why do I have a beard? What is this? This fool said, Karen said, is this supposed to be Pinky Tuscadero? I said, who is Pinky? I didn't do her like that. Her mama did her like that. I don't have nobody in my family look like that. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't do that to her, Brandon. But Karen Crazy Tail told a girl it looked like Pinky Tuscadero. Candiace came with a see-through purple Karen, and she was like royalty or whatever. I guess I didn't understand. It didn't make no sense to me. Giselle drew her with some boobs and some shades on and had her nickname up there. Mia jumped up there with some kind of outline. Mia picture actually would have been okay if she didn't put that tractor on it. The outline was kind of artsy. Like, I could kind of dig it. The outline was kind of artsy or whatever, but she had a tractor and some wheat in a field and had Ray on the tractor, and she was trying in her confession of clowning Karen about, you know, I see about keeping the land in the family, but now the tourism in Surrey County. This fool say come to Surrey, get a slushy. Patricia Robinson, thank you for being like number 120. Robert talking about hers was basically whatever. She said what means the most to Karen, and it was a blue check mark. And that was actually pretty funny. That was lighthearted. Karen was a good sport about it. She was like, you really educated me about to or whatever. She said she enjoyed it. She said it was fun. She told Robert that she was funny and creative. She'd like to know her better, but until then, she'll be fighting her. Giselle went and brought that Tide Pie, and they had a good time. But now I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me go ahead and take necrophilia off this screen. Let me take her down. Come on, girl. Come on off the screen. So this is where Giselle got on my nerves. So she's sitting up here talking about it was nice or whatever, talking about, you know, oh, this was lightweight shade. Whatever happened to that? First of all, Giselle, what happened to that? Lightweight shade went out the door when y'all start lying on people's husbands. Lightweight shade goes out the door when y'all having meetings to try to lie and say a woman's child don't belong to her husband. Lightweight shade goes out the door when y'all sit up and say that y'all got pictures of Karen with a man cheating on Ray when you know you don't. Lightweight shade went out the door when Robert Big Man Littell tried to fight Wendy and Big Reese had to hold her back. How is it lightweight when y'all telling vicious lies? You can't have both, honey. You can't have both. How will you have lightweight shade when you got a large Hispanic gentleman attacking Dr. Wendy Osefo and y'all go outside with the person who's tried to commit the assault, who did commit the assault, by the way, to comfort her and tell her that her victim is at fault? What do you mean, Giselle? What happened to lightweight shade? Girl, the lightweight shade went the same place as your thin ankles. It's a thing of yesterday. It don't exist no more. Y'all done made it heavy. Much like your cankles. You done made it heavy, honey. Real heavy. So anywho, moving right along, Ashley telling them about the drag show. And now this is where Ashley got on my nerves. And the producers and all of them. And I'm going to tell you why with this. Why is Potomac trying to use them people to boost their show up? I don't like that. If you truly support somebody, I'm not drinking nothing. What you drinking? Don't make me go Cat Williams. Because like Cat said, I don't need no alcohol as a motivation to tell the truth. I could tell the truth stone cold sober, Suge. Stone cold. I don't like the fact that they trying to pander. Philly Joint say, do I think they shortchanged Karen's birthday on purpose? Probably. But honestly, I don't think they would do any better for any of those ladies, if I'm being honest. But anyway, back to this drag show situation. So Ashley's like, we're going to go to a drag show because she said the trans community is under attack. Now, I don't know if they're unaware or if they are just monumentally that ignorant. Just because somebody does drag doesn't mean that they're trans. So why are you pandering to these people, but you don't even like understand or respect how they live and where they coming from? Nothing. You just want to get them on the show because you feel like that's a quick way to get some attention, to get some views, to get some ratings. I don't like it. And y'all know I spoke about this last year when Karen did the thing. She was doing her live shows and she just brings in random drag performers. It's supposed to be Karen Hugo Live. Where the drag performers come from? I don't really, I don't know. I have a problem with pandering. You don't try to use other people's communities or whatever to try to get attention for yourself when you're not really, you're not really a supporter. You're not really an ally, because if you were, honey, you would know the difference in a drag performer and a trans person. Like, what are you even saying? What does being trans have to do with being a drag performer? I would like to know personally, does Ashley think that everyone who is trans does drag? Because drag is an art form and it ain't got nothing to do with somebody feeling like they was born in the wrong body. But I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to get off my soapbox. But that pissed me off just a little bit. Just a smidge. So she was like, they under attack or whatever. So I'm like, whatever. We get the quick shots of everybody getting gussied up. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Y'all know I'm a fashion girl. I had high hopes. I was thinking, okay, everybody going to get cute. It's going to be whatever. All right. Y'all going to go out and show out and everything. Wendy was in her Mugler. Candiace put on her little pink cat suit. It was real retro. It was really retro, especially the neckline. I was liking it. Like, the neckline was given 1950s. Giselle was in some spandex, multicolored print monstrosity. Robert had on a wrinkled blazer with sleeves that was too short. We got Mia in black and sheer. We got the Grand Dame in sheer all over. We got Ashley with something from the Country Bears Jamboree with Lisa Frank patches with iridescent plastic sequins all over it. I don't know what that mess was, but she had her booty cheeks out. And then we got necrophilia. Why did necrophilia steal that outfit from Miss Noxzema Jackson on Tu Wong Fu? She had pink up top, some kind of burnt orange fringe monstrosity on the hips, and she looked crazy. That top she had on, I didn't know whether she was going to somebody's baby dedication or baby naming or somebody's traditional wedding. I didn't know what was going on with the big puffy sleeves. Maybe she thought she was a pirate. Maybe she thought she was Queen Victoria. And I don't know what was happening. It was like a formal at the top and hillbilly hold down at the bottom. I didn't get it. It didn't connect. So I'm looking at this monstrosity. They're heading in. I said, well, can't get no worse. And they're going to sit down to eat first. And we get Ashley talking about drag queens again. Oh, drag queens are under attack. Ain't nobody attacking no drag queens. Ain't nobody. What are you talking about? She say drag queens is under attack. I say, okay. We get conversation about Mia losing weight because she's stressed because she's trying to push this story about Gordon and suing the people for money, and she don't want him suing people for money. Yeah, Patricia, they think it's going to help their ratings. And I just feel like that's terribly offensive. Why are you trying to use folks like that? Brandon said, I love what Karen was wearing, but what in the world was Ashley wearing? Was that a child's onesie? I don't know, honey. I don't know, but I know whatever it was, she ought not to have been wearing it. So listen. Wait. Deborah Randall had a comment. I had missed it. Say, was that was Ashley trying to sound like she was educated and woke? Just my opinion. I think so too, but I feel like she was way off. It was tone deaf. It was not okay. It was not okay. I was not digging it. So anyway, so they sitting down, she going through this thing about, and they did the flashbacks to try to help her tell this story about, Gordon is going after these people for money and something could happen to them while he trying to get this money. She say Gordon is hardening and that's not the person she married. Then Giselle asked her about how her health was. Now, yeah, those of y'all who watched last season, y'all know why that's preposterous. The girl said she had cancer or thought she had cancer. Her and Robin was trying to make it a whole big thing, like calling her cancer, no cancer. Now you asking how the girl health is. I say, I'm through. Team Yellow will do anything. I was over it. So then Ashley brings up Candiace being emotional in the car. That's what Candiace get. You up there being emotional with them people thinking them tears was going to get you back in with them. And I'm sorry, y'all. Was I wrong to laugh at Candiace at this point? Because I thought it was funny. And I say, that's what you get, hooker. She thought that she was going to cry and get down with them. And then whatever they wanted to do with Wendy, she was going to jump right on board, baby. And she's proven she thought she was going to jump right on board. That's why she was willing to say that nasty stuff, talking about the girl was conflating issues because she was upset that her mama's sick and she worrying about her and she got to listen to somebody lie on her mama. I say, okay, this is good. So Ashley bring up the fact that you was in the car and you was crying and you was really upset that you reached out and Robert wasn't talking to you. So basically, Ashley brought it up to try to make it into a fight. That's what she was doing. And then after she brought that up, then she said, but you bashed your friend on social media and the remorse that you were feeling in the way you act, it doesn't line up. It doesn't align. So Karen was like, I'm going to get some coffee. So Candiace basically dismissed her like, girl, I'm not talking about that. And so at that point, Ashley tries to get booked, y'all. She going to try to get booked and hyped up. Like, oh, you can try to dismiss me. And she was like, no, I'm just letting you know, if you talking to me, if you think you talking to me, you talking to my behind. Because I'm not talking to you about that. Ashley wanted to have a moment with Candiace, even if it was about Robert. It was just pathetic. Wendy tried to mediate lightly, but I noticed something. Wendy don't go hard like she used to, because she was real dumb about Candiace for a while. But I noticed that cooled off a little bit. Like she did what I call the obligatory attempt to de-escalate. Wendy Osefo said, well, Robin, do you have anything that you want to ask her so that y'all can have a conversation so it doesn't go like this? Like, she tried to do the obligatory, let me attempt to de-escalate. Robert sitting there, no, I don't want to talk to her because, she tried to do the victim thing, honey, about her going on social media and this and that. And Candiace was like, but it's okay for you to go on social media on a platform and talk crap and bash me and my husband or whatever. And she was like, child, the line is always moving. Candiace was like, what, I did reach out to you and you didn't answer. Production showed where she did try to reach out to her and she didn't answer. And, Robert was trying to gear up to do that little warbling cry thing she does with her voice break. Candiace called her out, said she was giving her damsel in distress. Robert got loud and all upset. She did what she do. Next thing we know, first of all, Karen sitting over there like, these heifers, here they go again. Robert jump up, her and her wrinkled blazer, storms off. I say, there she go again, y'all. Doom, doom, doom. Stomping the floor, heading off, child. She left. And so they talking about, oh, give her a minute. Giselle said she need a minute. And Karen tickled me, baby, because Giselle and Mia had a plan, baby. They was finna try to do the vilify. And Karen held it down. Held it down. Yes, Anna. While they was on the trip in Miami with the toilet pipe that was going over the bed, they was having lunch or dinner or whatever, and Robert brought that phone or that whatever and put it on the table and played just a snippet of that girl's live to pretend like she was just up there bashing people, and shut it off the very, like, 1 second before she said, oh, I support Robin. Anything Robin got going, I support it. I think she gonna do skincare. I support that too. Hey, Bet. Hey, thank you for being 129. She did all that to her. But then if Candiace say something, it's a problem. Thank you for being 129, Miss Weedy Pooh. I appreciate you. So it got me, because I'm like, Candiace is actually right. Candiace is right when she say the line is moving. So Mia sitting there like, I think it was Mia was like, oh, Robin's going through so much, and she did. And so Karen stopped her. She said, we're not going to do that. We're not going to pretend like her tears are more valid than hers. Talking about Candiace's. I say, hold them down, Grand Dame. That is the facts. If she crying, Candiace crying, what made her tears more important? Please make it make sense. So then Mia like, but she going through a lot. And Karen say, but she don't care about what she going through. She's okay with what's going on over there. So how are we going to count that into why we need to be showing sympathy? She say she don't care. I say, go ahead, Karen. Go ahead on, Karen. Mia tried it. It didn't work. Necrophilia was talking in the confessional, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell is Necrophilia in the confessional chiming in about Candiace and Robert. But what's so funny is why Candiace is already willing to turn on somebody who really has done nothing but have your back, like done absolutely nothing but have your back. This same girl that you ready to turn on her to go along with her against your good friend, she said, well, Candiace won't own anything. She doesn't have any remorse. She won't admit that she did anything wrong. Necrophilia, shut the hell up. You ain't been around long enough to know what's going on. Why are you trying to talk about what Candiace had to say about them using her husband to hide and cloak for Juan, for Robert's roommate? Baby, you don't know enough about the situation. You don't know enough about the situation. And I was looking at her in that confessional with that big black bow on the front of that dress, looking like the Undertaker's first daughter. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense whatsoever. And I mean whatsoever. For Thulsa Doom to be sitting up there interjecting in that conversation, had nothing to say. And what's even worse to me, y'all, is the fact that Eventually, all of them got up and walked away from that table. The entirety of Team Yellow. Robert got up. Next thing you know, Giselle went clumping over there, walking on water. Then you see Mia, Candiace talking about, there she go. And at first, Wendy didn't even know what the hell she was talking about. But before all that happened, Robert did what she always did. What she always does. She called Juan. Before we get to them tromping over there and leaving necrophilia by herself. Before we get over there, before we get to that, Robert calls Juan. And when Robert calls Juan on FaceTime, she talking about something. What's wrong with your phone? What's wrong? Why your FaceTime not working? He said, I don't know. She said, where you at? I didn't hear her, and I didn't hear him answer her. Did y'all hear him tell her where he was at? Or did he just start the conversation? Okay. Yes, always gotta call Juan. You calling somebody don't even like you, baby. Don't even like you. Tracy say calling Juan must be in the contract. Oh, yes. And the FaceTime was black. Talking about what's wrong with your FaceTime. Where you at? Girl, he with his woman. That's where he at. So she up there telling him about Candiace, and he said, look, listen to it in. I said, no, Juan, not listen to her. He said, listen to her. He said, be the bigger person for once. I say, not for once. Not for once. Robert got mad and hung up the phone. She said, I just want him to listen. Girl, he got to like you to listen to you. He got to like you to listen to you, honey. He got to like you to listen to you. He ain't listening. So while this going on, Wendy tickled me. Because Wendy expressed this before. This is about the time Wendy sitting up there looking absolutely lovely. Her and that bob. The bob was bobbing. Wendy Crazy Tail said, I don't really care. I don't care if he cheat on her. And I agree. I wouldn't care if he cheat on her either. That is her husband. That is her business. If he's even her husband. Because ain't nobody showed me that they found the marriage certificate yet. Y'all not gonna king you more than me. Hell no. We done sat through this once. We done sat through this one time. Y'all ain't finna king you more than me. But that's her man, so she say. And if he cheating on her and she don't care, why the hell should I? I say, you better go head on. You better go head on. Yeah, Juan was trying to cheat in peace. He said, you all the way in Austin, Texas, and you calling over here disturbing me and my woman. Juan wasn't with it. Tracy said after that last conversation, I never call him again. I wouldn't either. After that man told her that she make his skin crawl. Oh, God. For real, Tandra? Dialogue sister say, didn't even listen to Juan when he gave her some decent advice, but she can believe him when he tell a lie. Because, baby, them the lies she want to believe. Anna say, FaceTime don't work in the laundry room. Oh, y'all are rough. Not it don't work in the laundry room. Yes, baby. Yes, now. FaceTime wasn't working. Right. If she like it, I love it. I don't care nothing about that man cheating on you. I want Wendy. Wendy said, I want some more scallops. And she talking about, Candiace talking about, you had scallops. She said, I ate them and they was good and I want some more. Yolanda said, all that slurping and glurping that Robin does for Juanita, and he's still dogging her like a dodgeball. Lord have mercy. Whoo. Because he at the laundry with his partner. Yeah. Yeah, he took up for Candiace. Yes, he sure did. He said, why don't you be the bigger person for once? It was the for once for me because he put some stank on that. He did. But when Team Yellow went flopping over there, Candy went to calling Ashley Floppiana and her pet rock. I say not the pet rock. Mia went following up out of there, honey. The whole Team Yellow had a meeting. Now, this is what I want to know. If they got necrophilia doing their dirty work, I can't stand LEL talking about Robert should start every phone call with "Are you alone?" to pay courtesy to the woman she's sharing with. No, not woman to woman. If you ever been in love. All right, Robert. But listen, they got necrophilia doing the dirty work. And they went to have a Team Yellow meeting, and she sit over there looking stupid. Because she knows she don't fit in with the girls that were still at the table. And Anita, I don't feel sorry for Robert either. I do not. If she don't stand up and tell Juan, look, I don't care if you tell them people we don't go together. I'm not fooling with you no more. Get away from him. Okay? Yes, honey. Mia is a flunky who went from a self-proclaimed boss to a follower like a lapdog. Yep, every time they move, she get up and go tromping over there. Destiny said he didn't recognize the number, so he ain't answer. I hope she looked back at this and realized she a whole fool. Yes, Brandon, say my name, say my name. But you know what else is funny? What I peep? Lisa, I done told you I'm not drinking nothing now. That's the second time. Brandon, yeah, you're right. But check this, Brandon. When she called him like that, do you notice how he say her name? If he was with a woman, the way he say her name, ain't no woman gonna believe they together. If he telling somebody, oh, we just together for the show or whatever, like the girl from Canada said that was just for TV, the way he talked to her, everybody would believe it. I would. If dude told me they were just together for TV, and I noticed every time he talked to her, he's snapping at her, going off on her and stuff, I can guarantee you I'm gonna believe it. Robin, what, Robin? Why your FaceTime don't work? I don't know. You not finna tell me that's your man, and I believe it. Thank you for being 132, girl. Yes, God. I say no. I told y'all I don't do verbal abuse, but if I did, I need it just the way Juan puts it down. Juan gives just the right ratio of verbal abuse and go to hell. He mix it together real hard. Angela Nichols says she knew not to get out that chair because they would have made her go sit down. Yeah, they would have sent her back. Like when she tried to get in that SUV with them, leaving in that chicken bingo place, how they sent her back. Hey, she knew not to carry her behind over there. They'd have sent her right back to that table. Londa say, Rottweiler's dog number ain't saved in his human phone. Ooh, not the dog number. Lord, Lala says, stand up and be a real man. On your birthday, you gonna say that? Oh, yes. He be so aggravated. So aggravated. Wendy was busy enjoying her scallops. Too busy enjoying her scallops to be worried about him. Sure was, honey. L say Robin must not be paying all her billable hours for them phone calls with Juan for him to be that irritated. I feel like even if she pay him in full, he irritated. He don't want to talk to her, period. He don't want to talk to her, period. And if, I'm going to tell y'all something. At one point, I thought he was just doing that when she called on the phone. But we see even when she talked to him in person, he be pissed off. He don't like to talk to her. Now, Destiny say the sad part is that these young girls don't care if you married or playing married for TV. They want the clout and the coin. Now, here's the problem with that. He ain't got no job. Angela Nichols say that girl be sitting in Juan's lap every time Robin comes. Woo! Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Stop the press. Stop right now. Deborah Randall, did you say Robert claimed that on Watch What Happens that she didn't notice that Juan FaceTime wasn't on? We just heard her ask him. Oh, I can't stand that lying heifer. Oh, I can't stand. Now, it's bad enough that she looked like a middle-aged white man. Why the hell is you on the television line talking about you ain't noticed the FaceTime wasn't on? We just heard you ask. I'm not finna let her raise my blood pressure. I'm not. You need necrophilia. I told you her name is necrophilia over here. Okay? Don't make me put her picture back up. I need necrophilia to mind her own nickness and get ready to be the target. Child, the target is like, you know how little kids be throwing them jump shots in the garbage can. That's her target. Robert would be more likable if she separated from Juan and was raising her boys I don't even know about that. She lied too much. Hey, niece, thank you for being like number 134. Angela Nichols say a lot, don't care who tell it. Show don't. Show don't. That's what Deborah Randall said, because y'all know I don't watch What Happens Live because I really can't stand. I can't stand Andy. And then you got Andy plus Robert. Y'all can't make me sit through that now. Okay? Shannon, what you... Hold on. I'm trying to hit it. Okay. And then I hit it too many times. So they still trying to figure out what Wendy did to necrophilia. Look like she looked, live like she lived, and married who she married. That's what she did to her. She bad and that girl ain't. Quiet Storm say, but if this FaceTime wasn't on, she wouldn't be able to do a FaceTime video call. She act like most people don't have iPhones. Child. All I know is she say, why I can't see you? What's wrong with your FaceTime? And he said, I don't know. Anna say, I'm gonna call Rob Jizzle's pet rock from today. Not the pet rock. But listen. So they getting ready to ride over to the actual drag show. And they getting in the cars, and Candiace loud talking and being belligerent because Team Yellow done hurt her feelings, and I feel like they were sending a message that you will never be a part of Team Yellow ever again. It's never gonna happen. And so Candiace like, get in the right cars because I don't want to be in no car with no raggedy hoes. And Ashley's like, well, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm getting in this car. And Candiace was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And she's like, that's fine. So basically, I feel like Ashley was trying to antagonize that girl. But I still feel like you deserve it. That's what you get for going over there crying and bootlicking, thinking you could be back on team. Yeah, they don't want you there. They never did. You were just a token negress. And now that you're not there, you're no longer the token negress. Okay? All right? That's who you are. Then, they had Big Reese last season as the token negress. And now necrophilia can be the token negress as long as she stay in her place. Ain't no room for you. So Ashley insisted on riding. She actually sat in the back right next to Candiace. Okay? So they get their child. Karen is enjoying herself. She see her face on t-shirt. She having the time of her life. They asking drag names, talking about Petty LaBelle for Candiace. Robert talking about she's a green-eyed gobbler. Like, girl, bye. I guess now her whole storyline gonna be that she puts Peters in her mouth. I don't understand why that's something that's funny, because at this point you gonna end up with a yeast infection in your throat. That man is putting his penis everywhere. And if you still letting him put that in your mouth and you bragging about swallowing stuff, you don't know what's in your mouth, ma'am. You don't know what's in your mouth. I don't even know if you can get bacterial vaginosis under your tongue, but if so, Robert probably has it. And you not the most clean girl, according to your man. So I don't know why you would take such a chance, madam. I don't. So anyway, then you got Ashley talking about she messy, more fun. And Wendy said this was her first time there. And well, she was having a ball. For that being her first drag show, she was having a ball. She throwing cash, she juking with the people, she partying. They asked her drag name. This fool say she Dr. Lady Bonquiqui Summers. I say, okay, yeah, you having a little too much fun. Come on back to planet Earth. She was having a ball. Sasha Ellis, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, necrophilia, you better wise up. She ain't got the complexion for protection of the collection for Team Yellow. She about to find out next season. Yeah, girl, she might find out this season because we don't know whether she gonna make it back next season. Okay? Yeah, Giselle talking about ginger pop. Like, girl, you ain't no ginger and you not gonna pop nobody. Right, Tracy Lashley? It's real disgusting that she would go put a community penis in her throat. Why would you do that? And why would you tell people? Trina said, but did you hear when Candiace said Stewie was going to... Girl, she said that. She said that before they left that restaurant. And Giselle was trying to dance with her butt all up on Karen. Karen wasn't digging it. And then Ashley tried to kiss her. Candiace said that. She said that she was going to give Karen not just a disease. She said herpes, HPV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. She went to naming off diseases. Them the diseases what she had named it off. Okay. Now Yolanda say, I don't see nothing special about miserable, delusional, deflecting habitual liars of Team Yellow. All of them look like they've been ran through faster than subway trains through a station. Well, tell us how you really feel. Yeah, she named them off in order. She said this was the order of diseases. She said herpes, HPV, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and syphilis. Okay. All right. Right. She has no ginger and no pop. No. It's looking more like a dingy yellow shuffle. I didn't see no ginger and no pop. But anyway, they having a good time. They doing the drag name crap. That was boring. They came to necrophilia. She talking about champagne vivacious or something stupid. I'm like, what a dumb name. What a dumb girl. So then they get to the stage, they playing games. I could have swore they asked for 3 people. I don't know. By this stage in the show, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I was about over it. I ain't gonna lie. I was about over it, but I was still tapped in because I know I had to get y'all notes. Okay. I knew I had to get y'all's notes. So I could have swore that the hostess asked for 3 people. So we get Ashley and Wendy going up escorting the lovely Karen Huger to the stage. And when I look again, I see Mia, the large Hispanic gentleman, and necrophilia come tromping up there. Okay, no problem. So they get up on the stage and they doing shots and stuff. The lady made a joke about a lady swallows, and I beg to differ. Why is that? But these are males, so you expect people who are not ladies to say certain stuff, And then they immediately went to Robert, and she talking about, I told y'all, no, ma'am, if you're taking your advice from these gentlemen, then you already on the wrong track, baby. Already on the wrong track. So anyway, they had their shots of stuff, and they went to talking about doing the runway walks. So of course, Wendy went ahead and did her thing in her Mugler, honey. She gave them body yada yada. She's trying to be the next Meg Thee Stallion. She done came down the stairs. She's switching. She throwing hips. She done hit the switches like she got hydraulics, honey. She done switched back up there and dropped it on down and posed for the people. I mean, she put on for them. I don't know what it was. Wendy say this was her first drag show, and I feel like, girl, whatever was in the room done got into you, because Wendy was having it. I want to say, if not as much fun as Karen Huger, pretty darn close. She was having a ball. And yes, baby, necrophilia went to hating. Necrophilia went to hating and pointing, doing thumbs down and making faces. Everybody having a ball. Everybody. And then somebody in production gonna ask Wendy, did you see her give you a thumbs down? Like they want a reaction from the good doctor, from Dr. Chocolate. Baby, Dr. Wendy said, no, I absolutely didn't. She said, but she basically pointed out, everybody having a good time. If you can find a time to be nasty like that, when everybody having a good time, child, ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. So anyway, everybody did their little walks and stuff. And then y'all, what got me, as much as she doing a thumbs down and trying to get attention, stalking and being weird with Dr. Wendy, or as she called herself, the Godiva Goddess last season, why she did that little stiff walk. I say, how are your hips as stiff as your wig? Let me find out that's why you can't get a baby. Anna say, Wendy don't care about that lady. She don't. And don't. Because she don't matter. That lady had on a skirt full of fringe, bent over with her stiff self, tried to shake, and them fringe barely moved. Angela Nichols said, did you hear necrophilia say Wendy was going to return her outfit? I heard her talking about something before she takes it back. Wendy been wearing designer necrophilia. That lady been wearing designer necrophilia. Don't play yourself. Don't do it. Shannon say, as hard as necrophilia was trying that fringe was not moving. That fringe did not move. It's like she sprayed it with Gorilla Glue. It was not moving. Brandon Martin say, Wendy and Karen's knees, Seanitra. Listen, I'm jealous. Say, go on in. They did the same. Baby, Karen really acted up. Karen did the old school little strut. She did. She came down the stairs. She even held the hem of her little dress before she come down there. And then she switched around a little bit. And I said, okay, Karen, that's kind of cute. Child, please. I thought Karen was going to stop. Karen did not stop. Karen took her hips back up on them people's stage, had the nerve to get down on all fours and crawl. I say, oh, no, ma'am, you didn't. But yes, she did. She crawled and got back up. I mean, she had a ball. That's why I say the only person I saw that had almost as much fun as Karen was Wendy Osefo. Between the two of them, they had a blast. Okay? Now, this is where I got lost. Y'all, did I, those of y'all who watched, I want y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me. Did the hostess tell Necrophilia to get her butt down off that stage after doing that thumbs down? Because after she did it, Robert talking about if Wendy had treated me the way she's treated her, I would have given her a thumbs down too. Mind you, Wendy ain't did none of this lady. This woman that came here called Wendy Mama a witch. And y'all talking about Wendy did something to her. But did I hear that woman say, get your A off the stage? Is that what she said? Oh my God. That is what she said, huh? Oh no. Because I was watching that and I was like, what? What is happening? Wait. So they were both told, oh, I didn't understand. I was looking, I was like, wait, am I seeing this right? Once again, little Robert Dixon, what the heck did Wendy do to Necrophilia? Nothing. That's what I was trying to figure out. But I thought that, I said, oh my God, did you really come here and act ugly and get told to get off the darn stage? Oh my God, yes, Classy, Necrophilia is a hater. Thulsa Doom is a hater. Oh my God, Classy, I don't know why they still in Austin. I don't know. I love your name. It was the lady used to go to our church named Miss Classy Ford. It's very few ladies with that name. I like that name. So they was up there with Karen, and I guess they was wrapping up. They was having a good time. The hostess was showing love to Karen, and I noticed down there in the crowd that Robert and Rings, neck and shoulders, what y'all call them, had the meanest mad faces on that I've seen in a long time. I said, why do y'all have on these mad faces? Why y'all look like y'all sucking on lemons? But Karen looked like she was having the time of her life. And I'm actually very happy about that, because I feel like if it's your birthday, you should have the time of your life. And indeed, Karen Huger was having the time of her life. Yes, she was. No, indeed. I just don't know. But anyway, so that's what happened. I had thrown the link out there. I'm gonna pop it out there one more time, and if everybody's hearts are clear, I'm gonna let y'all. We gonna call it a night. If y'all gone, Lala, you got a cousin named Classy? Yeah, you don't see ladies with that name no more. Listen, Classy, I didn't want to say it. She is already in drag. I did not want to say it. I told you she stole that outfit from Noxzema Jackson on 2-1 Fu. Y'all remember when they did that runway show? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. Hey, Marie Adams, welcome. I'm gonna pull it up. Since ain't nobody saying nothing, I got time to pull up my visual aids, because when people do stuff, I told you my brain connects it to something that makes sense. Okay. Hold on. Yes. Yes, fringe. Mm-hmm. Yes to the fringe. Yes to the fringe. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get that fringe right. I just need to know how to make the picture bigger. And y'all know I know everything about Tu Wong Fu because that's one of my favorite movies in the whole world. Y'all should remember we had movie night, and that was the first. Well, we've always had movie nights, but that was one of the first movies I ever showed because that was my favorite movie. Was Tu Wong Fu? Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. That was my darn movie. I'm trying to find the picture that I'm looking for. Cause God darn it, I saw that fringe. I say no, she ain't trying to be Noxzema. Cause it gave she was trying to be Noxzema. Here it go. Bam. This is what I saw right here. This. Wait till I show this picture. And y'all gonna see it. Mm-hmm. Just wait. Mm. Here you go. There it is. This is all I saw. This is all I saw. Because it was given this skirt with like a top from a church outfit or something. This right here is what I saw. This right here. And NECA should have been ashamed of herself. Necrophilia should have never put that on. Everybody getting dressed up, getting cute, being a little frisky. You know, even if she didn't want to be cute and frisky, she didn't have to go full Noxzema Jackson. She could have put on a wrinkled blazer like Robert. Now that's what she could have did. Why she had to go steal Noxzema outfit? There was two different outfits she had on. Classic. I don't think Necrophilia got no story outside of hating on and stalking Wendy Osefo. That's all she got. And that stiff wig. She say she rich. She say she rich, classy. That's what she say. Say Necrophilia played herself. No, Noxzema looks better than her. Oh, she could never be Noxzema Jackson. She could never be Auntie Noxie. No, she ain't got it in her. She got the shoulders. She got the shoulders, but she ain't got it in her. No. But I'm telling you, after this episode right here, y'all, I don't know how much more energy I got. I don't know how much energy I got, but I could not believe that the hostess told her to get her A down off that stage. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Mm. Listen, I don't know how much. I'm just, I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna make it through this season, but I can't promise y'all nothing for next season. Lisa, I don't watch this show anymore. I only watch Miami. I heard a lot of y'all say that. I never watch Miami until they get some real Floridians on there. I'm not interested. Classes say it's the same producer that does RHOA. Yeah, he went down there to RHOA, but he started there. Lala says she was trying out for Which Stole My Look. Ooh, Lala. Child, cause she desperately want to be accepted by Team Yellow. Desperate. Desperate. I want to know what y'all think about Juan having that FaceTime turned off. Now, do y'all think his phone really malfunctioned or it was that girl? Is that what I mean? What was it? Mm, what y'all think? Was he lying? Or did he have company? Or was he somebody else's company? Ooh, that was listen, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Say Juan was protecting his woman. Oh, yeah, that FaceTime not working is real suspect. Real suspect. I'm like, Juan, we doing it like that now? I thought one was gonna hang up on her. No, this time she had to hang up on him. She just couldn't take it. She couldn't take it. She couldn't take it. Because she tried to play victim and Candiace was not letting her do the victim thing. And it wasn't working out. And I'm sure she heard Karen say, nope, both of them crying. Her tears ain't no more valid. Her tears ain't no more valid than Candiace's. If she could cry, if this one can cry, that one can cry. Yeah, one was with the clean up woman. That's the song. The clean up woman. That's where he was at. She's tough, honey. She really cleans up. Quiet Storm 87 say Juan ain't want his real woman face on. Ooh, woo. Yeah, he don't care at all. He don't. He don't. Shannon saying once again, little Robert Dixon has played you on the phone. Juan has played you on the phone. Juan played her everywhere. They was in person when he slapped that counter and said he don't care. Deborah say, oh, I was halfway paying attention. I thought it was because she didn't perform well. No, it's because she did that thumbs down and was told to get her A down. One is on more this season than all the others put together. Yes, and every scene he's on, he is not with it. Juan was Team Candiace. He really was. Mm-hmm. Right. Katie should have been back. Actually, Katie should have been back long time ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she hung up on him this time because she was like, I'm finna go. He said, what you mean? I say, oh, okay. He wasn't through telling you to be the bigger person. Vinny say FaceTime even worked with a broken camera. He denied that FaceTime call. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it's giving because she wasn't supposed to be calling. He said, you all the way in Austin. Let me have my peace. Let me have my peace, honey. He was watching something special. Oh, no. They was in person when he drove off with her arm still in the window. He sure was. Yes, he was in person when he was in person when he told her she wasn't bathing too. He LEL said one not at the reunion. They need to fire her. Listen, that tickled me so bad. It really did. But look, y'all, if y'all through with it, I'm through with it. I survived it. I made it. Because I love y'all. And that's the only reason I survived. It's because I love y'all. But if ain't nobody else got nothing to add to this snooze fest they call the Real Housewives of Potomac, then I ain't got nothing else to add either. They have worn me out. I don't know how much more of the no shrine conversation that I can sit through. And to be quite honest, I have had quite enough of necrophilia. I have. She ain't really got no allies on the show. The ladies that pretend to like her, they only pretend to like her for a few minutes, and then they dismiss her anytime they have a Team Yellow staff meeting. The other ladies, she don't mesh with them because she's there to attack Wendy. Candiace is sitting up here back to being secret squirrel. She want to be a double agent, and I don't foresee that Candiace is going to even be able to bootlick anymore because they've made it clear that you're never coming back on the team because you would not sacrifice your husband to save Robert and from Juan's embarrassment. So I don't know. I guess y'all, we just have to stay tuned and see what happens next. We just have to stay tuned and see what happens next. Okay. Yolanda, I'm on the fence with that hooker too. I really am. We got 10 more shows. We got that many more shows. Please tell me you lying. Classy, tell me you just joking, you pulling my leg. We got to do 10 more of these. Hey, I hope you counting the reunions. I hope you're not saying 10 and then reunions. The 10 include the 2 reunions? Please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. I was disgusted with Candiace. We still got to get to the fight. But the fight was after filming, so the fight wasn't during filming. It wasn't. I don't think, right? I think it was like after they wrapped one of the scenes. I don't know, but you're right. We still got to get more scenes with Kiana, with her pretty self, and see what's going on with that. But either way, y'all, either way, listen, check this out. I'm finna go. Y'all know I done been through it. Cat Williams has made me suffer. He has made us all suffer. I love him, his energy, his truth, but he wore us out. And then I had to go watch Potomac. And this just took the last of the wind out of my sails. And don't nobody want to come kick it with me. And that's cool. So I'm finna go. Y'all know what I'm about to tell you. And it's not because I don't love you, but the girl is tired. Okay. So remember, as always, if you did not hit the like button on the way out, make sure on the way in, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you hit your notification bell and click all so you will know every time we go live on this good channel. All right. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, because we are indeed happy to have you here. I promise you we are. Okay. And if you want to join channel membership and put that crown by your name, there's a join button underneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is the link for our merchandise store, our Amazon storefront, so we can shop together, and my wish list in case you want to send me some goodies. And I try to keep the list up to date, okay? My good sis, love my dogs too, sent me some ube flavored popcorn, and it was the bomb base, okay? So, like I said, thank you for the people who show me love. And if y'all looking for any of those things, that's where you'll find them. So y'all get y'all some rest. I'm going to be on social media probably before I go to sleep. And hopefully the cat apocalypse is over. Hopefully no more mess from Potomac. In which case I can rest, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow if the gossip is good. So y'all enjoy the rest of your night. As always, good night, sweet dreams, say your prayers. And remember, if no one else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all again soon, okay? Good night.